I'm testing out how things go with recording on my memory card. I'm so excited. It's the little things that matter in my life. I walked around with a new SD card for about a month. I was terrified to put it into my phone because I wasn't sure of what was on the old SD card, and I kept fumbling around in the phone trying to figure out where do I go in order to even know that information. So I never really found what I was looking for because I thought my phone would work exactly like my tablet, and it does not. So I figured out that I didn't have much data on my old SIM card, and so I just replaced it with the new one. I guess using the word SIM card could be dating me a little bit, but that's what we Gen Xers and older used to call that thing. But anyway, SD card. So I'm happy, you know. Sometimes the little things in life mean a lot. Learn to appreciate the little things. Celebrate the little things in life. Today is Friday. It's overcast in the Phoenix area. That's a big thing because it means we don't have the sun beating down on us. Just constant 115, 118, 120 degree heat. I'm just waiting. Looks like my Walgreens is opening because I had to run in and buy a couple of items and then, you know, start my work day. But I wanted to touch base in vlogging because yesterday I didn't get to vlog at all. I didn't get to do much of anything because I was sick. I don't really get colds and flu. Like flu, I've had maybe 3 times my whole life. Colds, I don't get very often. If I'm living around people who practice cleanliness as a rule, I'm practicing cleanliness all the time. You know, you have a clean work environment, then I don't get sick. So, knock on steering wheel. I have not been sick with any colds. I get sinus drainage every morning. Sometimes I get ear problems because of the situation I was born with, where I might get ear infections and might end up with vertigo and stuff like that. But I'm thankful. I'm so thankful that I have been pretty healthy as far as that goes. But I'm having some kind of digestive tract gastric issue, and I've been experiencing it for a while. And I have to have an ultrasound, and I'm worried, I'm scared, I'm terrified for a few different reasons. But, you know, I believe God is able, and whatever's going on, that He will heal me. You know, I'll still seek medical attention, of course. No matter what the issue is, whether you don't have insurance, whether your deductibles and copays are too high on your insurance, etc., always seek medical advice. So that's my tip for the day. But at the same time, as I say in the secret video, I'm letting the doctor worry about whatever's going on. And I'm just handling things from my end, you know, eating properly, getting enough water, exercising, that kind of thing. And praying to the Lord for His divine healing. That's all I can really do. Can't worry about it. Worrying just makes things worse from my experience. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'll check in a little later, kind of show you some of the stuff that I'm doing today. It's not going to be a lot, but like I said, the little things can mean a lot. So, you know, I'll share what's going on. Oh my, it is really coming down. I never used my windshield wiper, so I wasn't even sure what would happen. I have one quick errand to run before I go to work, but God, look at the visibility. I love it. It is not going to be hot today. I love it. I decided to pull over, sit, and wait the worst of this out. I mean, look, there's not a whole lot other than that I would even recommend doing. So, kind of piggybacking on my video from the other day, what to do when there's a storm in your life, I think it was called, or 6 tips for getting through the storm. I think that's what I called it. The first thing you do when the storm comes, that's what I'll call this. Tips on what to do when the storm comes. When the storm in your life is so severe that you can barely see where you're going, you can barely navigate your way through, and you can barely deal with what's going on. The conditions are just too much for you. What should you do? The first thing that I would recommend doing is be still. It's like the Bible says, be still and know that I am God. And when you know that God's with you and that He's there to guide you, to protect you, and to navigate you through the storm, you've put all your faith, hope, and trust in Him. And sometimes you just have to be still and let Him do His thing. Let the storm come. Let it come. You can't control the storm anyway. You're not God. You may be able to forecast the storm with great clarity and correctness, much like a meteorologist. But once it looks like this, baby, you can't do anything. You get fearful because it's too much for you, for your human mind to control or human mind to deal with. It's not like you have control. Control is an illusion, but too much for your human mind to deal with. And we get panicky. Just like back there, I thought, will I be able to drive through this? Is it going to flood? What is it going to do? We don't know. We get nervous, we panic, and that's when we tend to make mistakes. Now, if I had kept going to the destination I had planned, who knows what would have happened? I could have gotten into an accident. I could have hurt and or killed myself and someone else. Someone could have followed me into an area that was not a drivable area. So I just decided I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to pull over and see if the visibility gets any better. What you don't want to do is what this young lady's doing. You see that the storm is there, you feel it, and you just run out into it anyway unprotected. That's not what you want to do. What you want to do is be still and know I am God, in the way the Bible says it. Be still and know that God's with you. That's really my first recommendation. My second recommendation is to take time to be thankful. Be grateful that you're still here. The storm is here. It's doing what it does. And by His goodness and His grace, you're still around. You're here, able to see one more storm, to go through one more challenging time. Honor that. Don't try to fight it. You have no control over the storm anyway. Just be grateful. Be thankful that once you're still, you can observe the storm. You can realize that some people are not here to observe another storm, whether it's in life or a real storm. The third thing I'd recommend is, while you're still, while you're in observation mode, write some things down that may allow you to navigate your way through the storm, or may allow you to know what you want to do once the storm is over. Pull out a sheet of paper. Write down some things that you want to do in your life, some things that you would hope to achieve, some things to aspire to. You can also write down things such as what you're grateful for, people in your life that you're grateful for, events in your life that you're grateful that you've lived through. For instance, for me, I'm grateful to live through this time in history. Our country that I live in, the United States, that, I was born in, live in, am a part of, has gone through some things that are firsts. We had our first elected Black U.S. president, and we may go through our first elected female president. These are some things I'm excited about, and other people are excited about. I realize not everyone shares my excitement, but, you got to honor and take whatever God allows. So realize what you're grateful for. Tip number 4 is remain conscious of what you're around. Remain conscious of what you need to do and what you need to achieve. I'm conscious of what I'm around. I'm in a parking lot with a lot of trees and it's storming. I just pray there's no lightning, Think about what you need to do given your surroundings. What do I do if lightning strikes? Well, the first thing you don't want to do is be right near a tree. We had a young man who passed away out here. I guess it's been about a couple of weeks now. And he passed away because he got right under a tree. So what I need to do is drive my automobile around and look for an area without a tree in it, just to be on the safer side. The 5th thing I recommend is to plan for the next time you're in a storm. And use what you've got. That's the 6th thing that I'd recommend. I'm in my car, got this umbrella. I'm going to definitely use it when I come out. I've got a pair of shoes that are closed in. Definitely going to use those. You've got to use what you've got. Cool. I'm taking pictures. Don't mind me. I think it's neat. I'm just making storm footage now. It's water literally running in the streets. Okay, look at that water gushing out of these buildings. Isn't that crazy? Right there, that's, oh, I'm not in my lane. I mean, in my space. Whoops. Anyway, right there, that's a restaurant. I won't say on camera the name of the restaurant, but just look at that. That's wild. Water's just gushing out like crazy. I'm gonna try to get closer to it. See that water gushing out? I just wanted to give you guys a better view. It's gushing out of the building. I don't know if they make something in these buildings that... And check out this dude in his poncho. Oh look, it's a leaf on my car. I'm gonna really get this on camera, but I'm gonna try to capture it. What the heck is that? It's like a bunch of steam. It's crazy. I'm like, You would almost think that's some kind of poltergeist. I'm like, what is that? I started to turn around to head in and saw that. I'm doing something I seldom do. I'm walking through the little mall area. Out here, relaxing. I guess this is going to be something that'll come soon. I don't know. Anyway, I never do this through here because it's usually too hot. And today is not hot. But I have an older phone. It's not waterproof, so I better be careful. It's still kind of... Oh. Dance Academy. We have moved. Oh, wow. They moved. It's still kind of raining. Hold on. I kind of hate that they've moved because, you know, you used to see the kids go to their lessons, and that wasn't all that long ago. Look at that. The art school. Yeah, it's an art school here, I guess. That's good to know. Buffalo wings. Oh, they must be cooking them for the day. Smells delicious. I never walk through here. Charming Charlie, what is that? Huh. Yes, I'm under the umbrella. People are getting ready for lunch. It's about 11-ish. Oh, okay. Charming Charlie, I guess, is like a businesswoman's shop. Probably for thin women. Or maybe not. Oh, wedding gowns. Oh, wow. Oops, excuse me. It's beautiful. Huh. So pretty.
Little girl's dream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. She's right, little girl's dream. Sad part is, for a lot of us, we grow up and it still never happens. You know, I have days where I do fine with that, and then I have other days where I just don't. They're bringing something new in. Cycle bar. Oh my gosh, I could take indoor cycling. One thing that's going to help me a lot is, you know, I've so worked my career that here soon I'll be making a little bit more moolah on my regular job. And I can proceed to do other things. What's this? Sweet cinnamon pumpkin. A lot of times I can't do scents. That smells nice. I have so many allergies that I never go in stores like that. I think that's, yeah, Bath and Body Works. I never go in places like that. There's a tea house? Is it open for business? We'll return at 12. Okay. Huh. Yeah, a day like today would be great for tea. Oh, see, now that the dance place isn't there, I wonder how this place is doing. I miss taking dance too. I loved it. Oh my God. I took ballet, tap, tumbling, jazz for years. I was like 3.5 or 4 on base. Oh, I need that place so badly. sleep store. I started on bass. Little kid. I wasn't even in school, really. Like, for real school. And if I had a beach body, but I don't. Maybe someday. I need to really work on achieving a beach body. I don't do what it takes to achieve that. The first thing is get exercise. Although I'm walking today. I'm not walking in a way that'll help me though. Pet place. This is probably the worst video I've ever made. It's rainy. I'm probably not even holding the camera right. But it's what I feel like doing right now. Sunglass Hut. Anyway. What was I talking about? Panera. I did not know where there was a Panera. Now I know. Oh my goodness. It's right here. There's a fountain right here. This shows you how much I do not walk through here. There's a nail spa. Just so you can see, my nails are in horrible shape today. I never get professional manicures or pedis because once again, smells. I can't do them. I get sick. Whew. So, there's a Jose Bank. There's another salon and spa next to it.